On August 26th, 2026, Peter Cullen passed away at the age of 85. This has affected me far more than I thought it would. I wasn't even going to make a video originally. I didn't want to, but I guess this is like my form of therapy to help me come to terms with all this. And I hope this can help you guys too in some capacity. I'm just going to ramble for a bit about him and see what happens. I don't want to go on for too long either, but I just don't even know where to begin. He was such a foundational part of my life. I mean, even outside of Transformers, which obviously had a big effect on me. He was the voice of Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh. He was the Predator, the Gremlins, and he was just a constant in my life from when I was a baby with Eeyore to when I was a kid with Optimus Prime and so on and so on. I didn't even realize that that was the case until sometime into my 20s, and now he's gone, and it just doesn't even feel real. It would be disingenuous to say I met him. I've been in the same room as him a few times. I'm not the sort of person that likes to take photos with celebrities or get stuff signed. I'd rather have just a genuine interaction if I meet somebody famous. And in retrospect, it makes me sad that I never got the chance to tell him what Optimus Prime meant to me. And I'm sure he got that thousands and thousands of times over the years from so many people, and I can't pretend to know what that's like. But I like to think it always meant something to him, and every new person that told him how much he meant to them was a reminder of how much he was loved. The people who met him described him as being funny, warm, friendly, and overall just grateful to his fans. He seemed to appreciate the multi-generational impact he had on people all over the world. He was so earnest and warm, and that always came across in his performances, I feel. The last time I saw him, he didn't look very well. It was TFCon Los Angeles this year. I was with my friends in the lobby and we saw Peter get escorted into another room. He was in a wheelchair and he was quiet, but he was still so happy. I saw him smiling and waving at people, and the energy was obviously still there. Like it felt like he could just get up out of that chair and do another 20 movies as Optimus Prime, you know? Maybe he could even come back as Ironhide too. I always liked him as Ironhide. It was a fun character, and it's an underrated performance from him. No one ever talks about Ironhide.
Ah, gee whiz, Prime.
He was so important to this thing we all love so much. Like we complain and we fight over our stupid little robots, but we all have a unanimous love of this man. And I don't want to be overly dramatic or anything, but I really do think it's a once-in-a-lifetime performance in terms of the impact he had on the world. Optimus Prime wouldn't have worked if he hadn't had such a great voice and such a great energy to bring him to life. And I really do think Peter is the reason we're all here today. We owe him so much for the friends we've made, the careers some of us have taken, the people we've become, I think. I don't think I'll ever forget him and what he did for me and the world, basically. I could go on for so much longer, but I think if I do, I won't stop. I loved this man, and I owe him so much. All I really want to say is thank you, Peter. Thank you so much for everything.
My brother Larry, a captain in the Marine Corps, had returned from Vietnam. He was a decorated Marine, and we were sharing an apartment going through a difficult time in my life. So he said, Peter, where are you going today? I'm going to audition. I'm going to be, I'm auditioning as a truck. I said, but Larry, evidently he's a hero truck. He's a hero. And his face got somber and he said, Peter, if you're going to be a hero, be a real hero. Don't be a Hollywood hero type with all the BS and all the yelling and screaming and trying to be tough. Be strong enough to be gentle. Okay, Larry, yeah. So his voice is ringing in my ears as I'm driving to the audition. And I read the copy, and Larry is just coming out. His voice, the way he talked to me. And it said, you know, I'm Optimus Prime. No, it was, my name is Optimus Prime.